In this video, we are evening the odds with the Hot Wheels 1/18th scale Arkham Knight Batmobile. From the first time I saw it, I was in love and I had a lot of fun playing it in the game. Like all great Batmobiles, it has a great profile. This Batmobile is kind of like a cross between a sports car, a tank, a stealth jet, and a spider. But like a really cool spider. If you're a bad guy, you will not want to see this thing in your rearview mirror. Because before you know it, you'll be blown up on the side of the road with a bat fist flying at your face. This is the coolest hatchback you'll ever see. First up, let's look at its measurements. From the pointy bat bits in the front to the pointy bat bits in the back, it's about 10.5 inches. It stands about 3.5 inches tall. And it's about 5.25 inches wide. Next, I want to talk about the paint. I like how neatly painted the gold accents are. And I really like how they use 4 different types of black. There's matte, flat, glossy, and a textured black, which kind of makes it look like carbon fiber. Here you can see them all, including the transparent plastic used for the windshield. Here's some more of that gold paint applied very cleanly. Back here are all the different types of paint. Like most 1/18 scale vehicles, it has spinning wheels, but these are a little bit different. It has 2 wheels per hub, giving it a total of 8, and each one can spin independently. Which is awesome because that's exactly how they were in the game. Here you can see the 4 sets of lights. I also like how they got the tread pattern right, which makes them look like little bat wings, which is different than how it is on the box, because on the box it looks like they're just flat rubber. Other than the wheels, its only real action feature is the opening cockpit. The interior is pretty boring, except for a simple seat and a simple steering wheel. There isn't much to brag about here. The best way to describe the rest of the cons is by comparing it to its brothers. Here we have the smaller 1/43rd Arkham Knight Batmobile. I really like how they painted the wheels. Now they put a little more of the gold paint detail on it. And I really like how they did the headlights. This bigger one could have benefited from some great paint, especially on the rotors and the exhaust pipes, and also if they did something to make the headlights stand out a little more. For my final minor disappointment, I want to compare it to the '89 Batmobile. Both of these are 1/18 scale. I really like how they made the afterburner and the exhaust pipe stand out, and I really like the tail lights. This one over here is missing tail lights. I think they could have easily have put plastic lenses there, or maybe even just a sticker. Also, this older, less expensive Batmobile has way more action features. The cockpit on this one opens up accurately and the interior has a ton of detail in it. The reason I'm pointing this out is because this '89 Batmobile costs about half as much as the Arkham Knight one. Which leads me to my biggest disappointment, the lack of a display case. But that's okay because I can fix that. I could have bought just a display case and let it roll around in there, but that's no fun. This car came packed in styrofoam held in place with these 3 little cone pieces, and I just decided to reuse them. They even have little screws to hold the car in place. I very carefully measured and drilled out the holes for these cones and then glued them in place using modeler's glue. And the fit was perfect. The car is kind of heavy, and now you don't have to worry about all that weight sitting on top of the wheels because they are off the ground. Now it can stay clean and dust free. Both cases look equally nice to me. Now they will look superb sitting on the shelf side by side. In the end, I give it a 4 out of 5. I've seen this car average for about $200 online, but I think for that price it could have been a lot better, but it's still a great car to own. So if you can find it for a cheaper price, I definitely recommend buying it. See you guys next time at the Batnest. Just in case you guys were wondering how it measured up against the Comic-Con exclusive version,